Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Starbuck here, and welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero part 116. Today, we are going to be entering the Hollow with Sienna, Anby, Trigger, and Vivian to... I don't know, something about the Bringer case? I kind of forgot, even though I'm recording this video straight after part 115. ... Why didn't you suddenly decide to help Sienna? What? Sienna. Jesus Christ. I thought you didn't like her. I just thought you didn't really like her. Proxy, do you believe in fate? No. Yeah. No. I don't. I believe what you said before about the Chosen One. Oh yeah, I believe in that. I believe strongly in that. For many... not just mental and emotional reasons, but physical reasons. I believe in that. You still remember that? That was about something else. Proxy, I actually... No, it's nothing. Let's hurry and head into the Hollow. Alright. Okay. So, sorry, I just had to adjust the mic there. Can you guys still hear me? I think you guys can still hear me.
So,
whoa, Jesus!
What is it that you all plan to do here?
Vivian!
We are here to look for something too. Something extremely important.
Jesus Christ! Vivian! Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me!
New Eridu's future may well depend on it.
Oh my god! That was worse than a jump scare in a horror game. Holy shit. Vivian. Vivian? That was not cool. Don't ever do that again. Oh, okay, stay close now. Come on. Just do a 360. Hey guys. Help me, Vivian. Need help? Trigger said too! Oh man!
Now it's my turn to ask questions.
Well
what
done,
exactly
Vivian.
is it that you're investigating?
Just stay close behind, okay? I'll explain later.
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
A sound strategy. Time to pin them down.
From behind is crazy!
Has something to do with it.
Holy shit, I couldn't see.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill. Supporting position.
Loyalty.
Fire support ready.
It's time.
Quick shot.
Move behind me. Proxy, let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
I got a really bad feeling. Not on Anby and Vivian's end, but my end. Like, me, myself. For some reason. Fissure! Okay, make sure to follow me in the fissure, Vivian. Oh, no, Vivian! She disappeared!
This is the place.
There she is. Oh, okay. I was like, who the hell was that?
So, what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere.
Oh.
Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll start looking.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
Yeah, make sure she doesn't
Thanks,
try anything
but
fishy.
You don't have to worry about me.
Oh no.
Go ahead and accompany the others.
Oh no, we
I'm sure
do.
it'll be faster that way.
Oh no.
And sorry for wasting your time like this.
Oh no, you're not at all.
I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
Yeah, sure, right, okay. Do you remember the legendary artist mentioned by the host during the previous auction? Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Sounds like quite a nice story, right? In reality, these art collectors are to blame for his death. Those pompous big shots discovered his talent and even wanted to craft forgeries of famous works. Jesus. Huh. Someone as proud as him would never agree to such a thing. Not only did he refuse, he also wanted to expose their schemes. And some days later, he suddenly took his own life. Right. I knew him. He would never do something like that. Those big shots silenced him. How do you know all of this? Because that legendary artist was my husband. Myra's father. Oh, my condolences. Thank you, but I might not need it anymore. So who exactly are those big shots you're talking about? Given the circumstances, it's fine to tell you. It's the Ravenlock family. The matter I just discussed with Miss Anby is also related to them. The collectible you asked me to bid on earlier, I should probably return it to you. Don't worry about it. But isn't it your husband's final work? It's fine. Our bond doesn't rely on any keepsakes. And I don't need those to remember him. Jesus Christ, what am I doing? Speak. It's much better off in your hands than someone like Hartman's. Proxy, may I speak with Miss Sienna alone? Sienna alone for a moment. Of course. What do you mean, why? Why was that an option? I keep stuttering. I just bit my lip there, too. Vivian and Sienna... Sienna? How do you say the name? Step aside and discuss something in private. Alright, regarding the matter of finding the ring, I'm entrusting it to you. It's my wedding ring. I would be extremely, extremely grateful to you. Okay, you're just gonna wait there, right? Don't tell me it's over here. No, there's no way. You find some food left in the hollow for unknown reasons. Clearly, there's no sign of the ring Sienna is looking for among these items. Proxy, if you're hungry, I've brought some food with me. Thanks, I'm not hungry. Do I really look like I want to eat those leftovers? Oh, thanks, I'm not hungry. Okay, you can't eat those, even if you're starving.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
Suspicious item. You find a plush toy. After squeezing and kneading it thoroughly, you realize it doesn't have what you're looking for. No one would hide a ring inside the stuffing of a plush toy, right? Don't worry, there's nothing inside. I've already gone through it.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
Oh. Oh, right there.
It's pretty cute.
Suspicious item. Trigger, what? Hey. You find a lunchbox. After bracing yourself, you crack it open and peek inside. Whether lucky or unlucky, the box is empty. No one would put a ring in a lunchbox. It would spoil the taste. Is that the main concern?
It's a fancy lunchbox?
Or is that your main concern?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
Suspicious item. You find some scattered oil barrels. After careful searching, you find nothing resembling the ring inside them. Does Sienna actually want us to find this so-called ring? ... What do you mean? She said she's looking for the wedding ring, but she also said she doesn't need any objects to remember her husband. We've been searching it for so long and found nothing at all. Maybe the ring never existed in the first place. It was just an excuse. Let's go back. I told you she left!
What's wrong, Vivian? You seemed worried for a while now. I'm worried about Sienna. The location should still be safe. I hope so. the ring be in that gas tank?
Which one?
Good thing this gas tank is empty.
Oh, no! Oh, shit. What happened? Can I, examine the body? By the time you return, you discover Saina with her eyes closed peacefully. Oh.
Her vital signs are gone.
What happened? I guess this was her final scam.
Shortly before.
There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan. I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance. Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter. It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life. If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away, and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there. Thank you. You're a good kid.
After saying this, Vivian falls silent for a moment.
She was betting that we'd help her. So, you were aware of this the whole time? Yes. Because I saw it.
Vivian falls silent for a moment, as if recalling the memory of back when she shed tears in front of Sienna. Sienna? How the freak do you say that name?
You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl.
Oh, see
But
the future.
things I see are always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's
Oh.
all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth!
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
I just wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry.
Damn, a little bit of backstory. After encountering the stories of the past, Vivian stays silent for a long time, as if struggling to break free from the shackles of those dark memories.
Every time. Every time it's the same. In the
Yeah.
end, there's nothing I can change.
Nobody wanted to be around her.
Sometimes I
That's...
even wonder whether it's me predicting these things, or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
It's really sad, right? It's not your fault. Hell
Vivian,
yeah. Hell no.
it's not your fault. You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
Yeah,
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
I did the same.
Thank you. No matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
Right. So, Miss Vivian, do you always cry when you have a prophecy? Yes, every time a prophecy appears, I can't help but shed tears. I used to wonder if I could just hold back my tears, then maybe these bad things wouldn't happen. But I just can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. You're being too hard on yourself. Vivian falls silent for a moment, seemingly unwilling to continue the topic. Saina said that the compensation from the Ravenlock family's hollow corruption insurance is enough to settle her daughter, Myra, for life. Though it's hard to imagine the notoriously stingy Hartman engaging in such a money-losing business. Maybe Tops demands it. Maybe he wants to improve his reputation. Yeah, I think so too. Actually, there have been rumors that the Ravenlock family had fallen out of favor with Tops for a while now. That's why they're becoming so desperate, afraid of being abandoned by the mighty Tops. Saina is actually a skilled intelligence broker. She retired from the business a while ago. I see. No wonder she was able to gather classified information. She said she tried many ways, but everything was useless against the untouchable Ravenlock family. She still couldn't avenge her lover. But I believe everything she did was meaningful. The same goes for you, Miss Vivian. ... Everyone, it seems there are ethereals nearby. It's not safe to linger. Let's keep moving forwards.
Proxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
Whoa, that's kind of an out-of-the-blue question.
Yeah.
Let me think. I think it can.
Me too.
Is that so?
I'm just checking if there are any... Yeah, that is so. Checking if there are any, like, crates, supply crates or anything.
In my memories, this has happened countless times already. Why can I only see these misfortunes? Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness?
In position.
Proxy, the fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
Alright, let's go. She disappeared again. Oh.
I'm on it.
Two of them. That is no problem at all.
The target's weary. This bullet will reach its mark.
Flip the switch. Time to pin. Now you pay.
I think it's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Thank you. She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything else goes well for you.
Trigger and Envy leave.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
About your prophecies of disaster. Let's wait until you feel comfortable telling me. Hell yeah.
I'm curious about your story, Vivian. But we can talk more once you feel ready. Don't worry, I can wait.
You're the first person to ever say that to me. I'd be happy to share my story with you. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind. Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. Of course, There are also some non-fatal mutilations. But every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
What? What? I don't mind. Why would I be offended?
Why would I be offended? That's just who you are, Vivian. Besides, we're friends.
I've always considered this ability as a curse.
It's not a curse.
It's not a curse. If anything, I think you've been given a gift.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look. According to the previous clues, what Bringer left behind is hidden inside a vending machine.
That one? Oh, that is a horrible angle. Found it, the vending machine. Bringer's belongings are probably stashed away in there. Why the vending machine? That's the intelligence I got. Maybe Bringer thought this was a good spot. Anyway, let's look around. Let's look around first. Yeah. You search the vending machine up and down, but find nothing.
Looks like it isn't in here.
Different vending machine. Come on, Vivian.
Let's try this vending machine. It might be the one we're looking for.
I knew it. There must be other vending machines nearby. This should be the one. Bringer's belongings. What could they be? You search the vending machine in front of you thoroughly. Still, nothing.
Strange. There's nothing in here. This vending machine looks a little suspicious too.
Yeah, I agree. What? Invisible wall? What the hell? You have what? Oh no. Proxy, I have a feeling. Oh, that's what she was gonna say. Bringer's belongings are definitely inside this vending machine in front of us. I believe you. Alright, let's search it thoroughly. You carefully search the vending machine and still find nothing. Just as you were about to give up, you kick the vending machine by accident. Where a drink would normally roll out, a worn-out notebook appears instead. Wow, Master Proxy, so this is how it's done? You're leagues ahead of professional intelligence brokers. Hugo? What? Bringer's notebook added to the workbench. Bringer's notebook. Old and worn looking. It seems to have a lot of locations of interest marked down.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind. But I don't know what these markings on it mean.
You and Vivian flip through Bringer's notebook together, ignoring the surrounding danger for some time, until the shriek of an ethereal suddenly rings out nearby. However, a moment later, a strange yet familiar figure materializes to block the ethereal, disposing of it with ease. Hugo.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area.
Is this the first time we've
Worry
seen the
not,
two together?
dear
I think it is.
companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
Wait a minute. Companion? So you two know each other?
Hang on, did you say companion? So you two know each other.
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before. I'm actually part of the Phantom Thieves Syndicate, Mockingbird.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
So you were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage?
So, the whole time, you were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage and mess with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here. As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves Syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
Kinda makes sense, but Lycon said,
But Lycon said that you're very dangerous and we should be careful.
Then I imagine he's also told you about some of our past. And I'm sure you know that in a complex situation like ours, you shouldn't listen to either side over the other. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies like yourself.
We need your abilities.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate. We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair. Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more. If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
I agree. I disagree.
I don't really agree with this form of justice.
Yeah, I mean, neither.
No matter. Words inherently come with limitations. I intend to let my actions do all the talking. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do. And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
I need some time to think about it.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you? He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right? Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Oh. Well, if those are the terms, you've got a deal.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you.
What? Whoa! Fancy collectible added to the workbench. A collectible gifted by Vivian. It looks like an expensive and exquisite piece of art, but it seems hollow inside. Might that mess with its value? It's so sick though, look at that! So thoughtful, Vivian.
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
Yeah.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
Pretty good so far. What? After leaving the holo, Hugo and the others returned to the video store. Am I playing as Hugo now? I am. Oh, this is weird. I got one hand in my pocket. Do I... Wow, look at how he puts his hand in his pocket. Look at that. Look at that. Ready? That's really good. Wow, that's like, it's made really well. Playing as Hugo on 6th Street. This is weird. Vivian, what's up? This is a good angle, actually. Since we're already at the video store, should we ask Master Proxy to recommend some films? My apologies, everyone, but I need to take my leave and go take care of my art gallery now. Oh, right. So you actually own a gallery? I also need a convenient social identity for various reasons. The title of gallery owner works quite well. Alright, I'll stay with Master Proxy for a bit longer. But Hugo, you've been oddly busy lately. You're not hiding something from me, are you? Well, shortly before. What? Find the... what? Intermediary... Casey. What? Casey. Intimatry? No. I think so. Casey, who the hell is this? Well, if it isn't our dear collector, Mr. Hugo, long time no see. I assume you finished the task I asked you to do, yes? Done as promised. I've already found buyers for the goods you gave me, no shortage of big names among them. What is that guy holding? Oh, was that a book? I can't really see, the subtitle box is in the way. Of course, I've also recommended your gallery to them as instructed, and spread the word about it in the circle. But getting rid of all this exquisite stuff so suddenly, you're not in trouble, are you? If you have funding issues, I'm also your guy. I've got friends who offer loan services. Thank you for your concern, but my cash flow is very healthy, and I have more than just you as my middleman. In a sense, I'm looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. I see. Those rare pieces in your collection definitely caught a few eyes. I'm sure they're all looking forward to collaborating with you. Thank you for the kind words. Alright, it's getting late. I should head off now. See you next time. Now time to find that guy. I remember him mentioning that he would dress up in something more presentable this time. In Lamina Square? Let's meet at Lamina Square. Really? You good at all this before? Wow. Oh, that guy. No, it's that guy plural. Holy shit! It's 3 guys, and they're all so close to each other. It's so so suspicious. Casual young man. Yes. When the musician's 3rd string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me, "In which hand hides the coin for the underworld ferryman?" Huh? Are you still laughing at your age? I thought only people my age would like it. Sorry, my mistake. Oh, wrong person. It's definitely him in there. Serious man. ... question mark? When the musician's 3rd string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me, in which hand hides the coin for the underworld ferryman? The left hand holds death, the right hand holds deception, but the raven has already flown away with the answer. It's this guy. I can't get over this embarrassment. The embarrassment every time I say this. It's quite poetic, isn't it? The meeting with Hartman has been scheduled. He'll be waiting for you in that same private suite. Or should I say, waiting for Hugo, the renowned collector and gallery owner. Thanks, I knew I could count on you. Still, I have to ask, you're not looking to make the Ravenlocks your enemy, are you? And if I say I am? Not like I can stop you anyway. You've already caused a scene at the auction. Jesus fucking Christ. That Robe of Heroes stunt, I can't believe you came up with that. Hartman's been on the move lately. That organ trafficking case from before is linked to him too. Really? I also heard that they're dropping big money on some kind of drug research. The Ravenlocks have always been a bunch of cold-blooded bastards, doing all kinds of messed up things that make your blood boil, and swept everything under the rug with money and power, leaving the victims with no justice. But Hartman, he's the worst of the bunch. Rumor says that he personally took out the previous heir and clawed his way to the throne. I know, relax. I don't plan on clashing with him head on. You'd better not. I don't want to witness Mockingbird's folly of trying to crack a stone with an egg. I prefer to see it as more of a gambit. I can never win an argument against you anyway. Don't forget the Ravenlock family's in bed with those exaltist lunatics. Who knows what awful scheme they've been cooking up lately. In any case, as your old friend, I sincerely wish you all the best. Thank you. By the way, how is Lycon doing lately? I haven't seen him in a while. ... What? I know you two split up, but it's been years. Are you still not over it? Don't know. Don't care. If there's nothing else, I'll get going now. Alright, fine. Good luck. I forgot, wasn't the Oaken case part of the Asaba Harumasa agent story? I think so. The students nearby seem to be having an intense discussion, and you hear a familiar name. So that Mockingbird Phantom Thieves Syndicate only looks flashy, but hasn't actually accomplished anything, right? Tops remains unshakable. Unshakable! And those big families are just a step away from getting total control. It's possible that even the mayor can't keep them in check. But doesn't the mere existence of Mockingbird serve as some kind of warning? Every time they release a crime warning letter, fear erupts among these evildoers. Really? But what can they actually change? In the end, it's probably just a game to the big shots. Mockingbird is like a fly, annoying, but not deadly. So they just let it be. So what do you think should happen? If you ask me, you have to dismantle everything from within if you truly want to change. Without power or influence, it's all futile. The first step should be accumulating resources by any means necessary, and if possible, joining tops. After all, to establish a new order, the old one must be demolished. Just like how creation requires destruction. That sounds exactly like something a villain would say. If it's really possible to join tops, many would probably defect immediately. True. Who would turn down money? ... It's almost time for the meeting with Hartman. Time to go. Are you kidding me? Stuff. Your invitation has been confirmed, esteemed guest. Would you like to enter the private suite now? Enter the suite. I mean, I'm in immersive storytelling anyway, so I have to, don't I? Arrogant man. You the one who has business with Master Hartman? Correct. Master Hartman's time is extremely valuable, and he has graced you with this meeting amid his busy schedule. I sincerely hope you bring something substantial to the family. Worry not. I stand here precisely because I have enough leverage. You had better.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
No.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast?
Hartman calls over the waiter and pours out 2 glasses of some expensive-looking deep crimson liquid. He lifts this glass as that spiked and nods to Hugo before draining it in one gulp. Hugo flashes a smug grin as he follows suit and takes a gulp.
Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
No, it wouldn't be spiked because this is in the
As
past,
an
right?
outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him!
Oh.
He's the one who killed Serena!
Oh.
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him!
Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled!
He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done. My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who is willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, Go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
But Father, before this, I was #1.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
On the other side, after Hugo leaves. Proxy, you look like you have something to say about that chosen one. Well, the truth is, we've always wanted the chance to work with you. Hugo said you're the best proxy he's ever met. Always? Since when? And yeah, I've been meaning to get back to this conversation from last episode. Or was it the beginning of this episode? I think it was, yeah. The chosen proxy, in other words. Chosen one. Fine, I believe you. By the way, are you free now? If you're not busy, would you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anywhere is fine. What? You arrive at Illumina Square with Vivian. Wait. A walk? Huh. It's like spending time.
Thank
Take
you
a
for
walk
escorting me here,
with
Proxy.
Vivian. Holy shit. Yeah, you're
Today
welcome.
was quite eventful. You're a child that only brings misfortune.
A walk, not a run. Oh, this is a walk, right?
People have been saying that about me for a long time.
Okay, there's Vivian.
I
Who's
used
you?
to feel hurt and resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way.
What a view.
Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more?
I just got delivered a drink. I'm thirsty. Don't judge me.
Fate truly is set in stone.
Listen. Oh, listen to that.
I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates.
Why is it? It looks like piss. It's like yellow. What?
For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny.
Oh, it's so good. Rockstar. Passion
It was
fruit.
all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all.
Sorry, Vivian. Let's get.
So,
Oh, this video's not
I was really
sponsored.
happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift.
Video's not sponsored, okay? Just don't take that the wrong way. You're welcome,
Thank
Vivian.
you, Proxy.
Very welcome.
I'm so glad to have met you.
Me too.
And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon.
Ah.
It's like we were fated to meet.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame.
Of course you are.
Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura, and ours just so happen to be extremely compatible.
Wow.
By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye colors, You can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point.
I think they're cool.
But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason.
Oh.
And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
Lycon's betrayal? What's your take on Hugo?
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother.
Oh.
I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him.
That's quite good.
But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
After chatting for a while, you say goodnight to Vivian. It's getting late, time to head back to the video store and get some proper rest. We did it! 54. Oh my god. Level 54. It's been a while since we've seen me level up on camera. That's pretty special. Internet level. Right. What have we got to claim? That's pretty... Is it? That's not that good, is it? 30,000? 30,000, Danny. Hi-Fi master tape. Hi-Fi? What does hi-fi mean? Hi-Fi? But that's also cool to see, you know? Just 6 more levels to go. It's not bad. It's really not. I'm gonna end this video here. It's been 52 minutes, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. We're gonna go talk to Y's next episode, which is probably gonna be recorded later tonight or tomorrow. It's Saturday for me right now, so I've got a lot of time on my hands to do some more YouTube video / editing stuff, which is good. That's very good. Anyway, I've got stuff to do. I've got stuff to do, and I'm hungry and I'm thirsty, and I want to play more of Zenless Zone Zero, just because I've been in immersive storytelling for so long. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in part 117 of 1.7 Bury Your Tears with the Past. Take care, and goodbye.